All right, our last fight, our main event here on the Fight Week undercard. Abdullah Darkazanly taking on Koboski. Super welterweight division, 6 rounds. Here we go, Mike.
And Darkazanly, no stranger to these open workout fights. He made his pro debut in December, Wade, on the Fury Usyk 2 Fight Week.
That's such an important, an environment for a guy to make their debut in that big of a fight week, and now the second fight to be on this type of event as well. That's got to mean a lot to the experience you gain and all the bright lights and being around all these big-time fighters, Mike.
Yeah, no question, because if you go back even 10 years, right, before streaming, before all that, most of these guys would be fighting in
you would have never heard about it.
Right.
Not until they won 10 fights, 15 fights, and then all of a sudden you start to make that build. Now, fighters like Abdullah, fighters that are on this undercard are making their impression in front of the world.
Yeah, and even though this is only his second pro fight as a boxer, he was a German amateur champ as a kickboxer.
Ooh. That transition to the boxing specifics, sometimes a bit challenging, right? The distance, the timing a little different, but obviously he's made a great impression in his first win and now here in his second fight.
Yeah, and he's gone through a lot. He was born in Syria. He was a refugee. We know all about that in Syria, and then went to Germany where he grew up, and now he is living and fighting out of Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. And Turki Al-Sheikh still looking for that first ever world champion from Saudi Arabia. It's a big goal of his as he tries to grow the sport, both at home and in that greater region in the Middle East.
Abdullah, 24 years young, definitely got his whole career in front of him, and looking right now to chop at the body.
Yeah, and you're looking at Koboski's record, only 6 pro fights. One of those 2 losses was a knockout loss to Fernando Vargas Jr., Wade, who's fighting in the co-main this Saturday against Dana White's favorite son, Callum Walsh.
Big time fight Saturday. Oh, big left hook there. Darkazanly again. Throwing some heavy punches here. Koboski, he looks hurt. Those legs do not look under him. That first shot definitely got to him. Shook him up a little bit.
It's very explosive, especially for a guy that's only fighting as the pro for the second time.
Very explosive and dangerous. Darkazanly, my goodness. Right here in front of us, I felt the wind off that left hook. And Koboski now trying to walk forward, get some of that momentum back. Already got a mouse under the left eye. That's a nice hook right hand there from Koboski.
And you see the patch, Wade, on Darkazanly's trunks. Mike Tyson Boxing Club. That is a gym that His Excellency opened up in Riyadh.
Beautiful gym. Nice right hand, left hook to the body. But that just shows, again, His Excellency's continued dedication to building the sport, obviously around the world, but also in Saudi Arabia, opening these gyms and giving opportunities to fighters that, quite frankly, would not have had one.
Yeah, look, boxing is a global sport.
So we get into our second round. Koboski, I think, has to come back out this round and establish that jab, gain some respect back. He kind of got walked down toward the end of that one. Darkazanly with a nice jab there.
Yeah, speaking of pet projects for His Excellency, right? You have the brothers Ryuto Tsutsumi and Hayato Tsutsumi to our left right there.
I saw that.
Top
sitting
prospects.
Ringside. Absolutely.
Guys are going to be fast-tracked from Japan. And
what makes those two brothers so special to you, Mike? You've watched them very closely throughout their pro careers.
Explosive punchers, aggressive styles, and really solid fundamentals.
Yeah.
Rachel's been training in Vegas here with Cuban boxing coach Ismael Salas. So, Japan is a boxing hotbed right now. Naoya Inoue, Junto Nakatani, and there's going to be a big card in Riyadh in December featuring some top Japanese guys.
Can't wait, looking forward to that one. But right now, we got some phone booth fighting in this second round. God, by the way, was that a scoop we just got?
Scoop that we had earlier on the zone.
That's
on our
right.
new Inside the Ring show.
That's right. By the way, fantastic show. Great job to you and all the crew at DAZN. Max Kellerman, Shady McCoy on the show as well. I was thoroughly impressed with that debuting today.
Yeah, thank you, Wade. We have big hopes for that show, and great to have Max back in boxing.
Oh yeah, great chemistry in that crew as well. You and Max just fitting together like a hand in a glove. You know, you two going back and forth was fun to watch.
Yeah, we worked a lot together at ESPN. And
yeah, that's right. But now with DAZN and the Ring Magazine, again, the innovation I feel like that we're getting in the sport of boxing, and that was a nice slick shot there from Darkazanly as he's looking to move forward here, chopping right hand. He throws out the Canelo feint there with the right hand behind it.
The misdirection, right? The one he does with the right hand.
He's getting super comfortable here.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Darkazanly looks incredibly confident for a guy that's just starting his boxing career. Fighting with a lot of aggression, punch variety.
We say that, but this man has been boxing, kickboxing and boxing throughout his life. You can tell that. Look at that left hook. I mean, that's muscle memory. And right now, he's in the flow state as Koboski is taking some real damage, and he's wearing it too.
The upper body movement.
All of it. He's putting it together, and he's landing big-time punches as Koboski's just trying to keep him at bay for now. Nice left hook there from Koboski, but the difference in damage landed is night and day.
10 seconds.
Look at this. Just styling on him. Abdullah Darkazanly.
Reminds me of a little bit of my favorite fighter, Zab Judah, who would try to mix up his hands and do that misdirection.
Just uber confidence through 2 rounds, and for good reason. He is dominant. He's got to find some answers here in this 3rd round, because being tough is one thing, but he has taken some serious damage in the first 2, and it felt like right at the end of the round there, Darkazanly was getting very comfortable on his front foot and landing some big-time punches and letting go some big-time punches.
Yeah. Darkazanly no doubt wants the knockout here.
Oh, big left hook to start the round, and there's another one. And maybe it's just the way Cody Koboski fights, but it feels like every time he gets hit with a shot, the legs start to just wobble about.
Yeah, he definitely looks shaky here. He's taking a lot of hard shots. I don't know that I've seen Darkazanly hit with many punches here.
Not at all. Nasty jab there. And Koboski's trying to fire back, trying to find something to alleviate this pressure, but it's just nonstop from Darkazanly. Like, even you look at the punches being thrown from Cody Koboski, and it's almost like there's no damage on him.
No, he's like touching him.
Yeah.
It's like he's already had it beaten out of him.
There's another stiff jab.
Rocked him.
Chopping right hand, and he's hurt. Darkazanly is teeing off on Cody Koboski right now. Referee needs to take a look. Yeah, this is getting bad.
Good stuff.
I think that's going to be